That was so weird. All right, so moving on to the NBA.
Yeah.
No real big surprises as far as I'm concerned.
The only surprise is Derrick Rose, once again, destroying his Achilles.
Yeah.
And Joakim Noah now sprained an ankle. He's going to be a game time decision. Potentially might not play for Game 4.
Chicago's done.
I think so too.
Just call it what it is. Raise up the white flag.
Yeah. Is LeBron James the most unlucky and lucky athlete at the same time, because he has a straight line to the finals right about now?
Oh, you know what though? I'm still picking Boston to actually come out.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still gonna go with that. Allen hasn't even gotten into their games yet.
True.
And their bench is stronger than previous years and has some depth.
Right.
I'm not saying they have any individual play that's better. They don't. But Miami's Achilles heel is still in the middle and their bench.
In the fourth quarter.
If LeBron's going to be LeBron and not do well in the fourth quarter, and D Wade's going to be banged up like D Wade is, your finesse power forward is going to end up being your go-to guy. And no matter how good a jump shot artist you are, if your name's not Dirk Nowitzki or Larry Bird,
forget it.
It's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough.
Well, we'll see. I still think that Miami, regardless of their deficiencies, they still are one of the better defensive teams in the league.
Granted, yes.
They still have the three best players, or at least the best trio in the league. I mean, there's no question about it.
Ooh.
Look,
Durant, Westbrook, Harden.
2.5 men. I mean, I'll take 2.5 men considering LeBron James and Dwayne Wade's caliber. Like, you say what you want about Chris Bosh. He's not really much of a slouch, but I mean, he's still better than any.
Oh, I still think he gets a lot of grief for nothing. He's like the Black Pau Gasol.
Yeah, pretty much. He really is. I still take that trio over OKC's trio. Because LeBron James is the best player.
All right, shut up. We gotta move on.
Ouch.
That big bicep and you went ouch?
Yeah, I'm frail. I'm sensitive.
I'm not even going to comment on that right now.
Pause.
We're doing a real guy sports show. All right, so in the Western Conference, the top 3 seeds are just
rolling.
You know what I find funny? Everyone's jumping on the Lakers bandwagon now, and I still feel like San Antonio is flying under the radar as a number 1 seed.
It's amazing how that happens when
because we're talking about OKC, LA.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 teams we're talking about.
Yeah.
No one is talking about San Antonio.
They'll find out soon enough. I mean, whoever they play in the second round. First of all, the Clippers and Memphis Grizzlies, they're going to go 7.
Yeah.
They're going to beat each other up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, whoever gets past one of them.
Whichever one gets past is losing the next round.
Is losing the next round, and probably in 5 games, and maybe no more than that, because they're going to be too beat up physically and emotionally for the first round to even step up to San Antonio. San Antonio is the most dangerous team in the league.
And, their bench, their youth.
Yep.
I really feel like, I'm an OKC, that's my team.
Yep.
But if they play San Antonio in the conference finals, I have them losing. The Lakers, if their bench doesn't keep it up, because Blake has shown up lately.
Yeah.
If the bench doesn't keep it up, I don't see them getting past San Antonio either.
No.
I
don't even see them getting past OKC, to be honest with you.
But everyone's talking about them having championship aspiration now that they're up 3-0.
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone's been looking at the actual games.
Well, Lakers are actually down. They're up 2-1.
2-1,
They lost last night to Denver. And they lost, it was pretty...
But it was Mile High Stadium. It was a fast-paced open game. Like, I still think you have the Lakers winning in 6.
I would say so. I mean, maybe even 5. The longer that, this series goes on, and the shorter that the OKC and Dallas game goes on, I mean, that's a fresh OKC team ready to pounce on the Lakers and the revenge for Artest. Think about that aspect right there. They're going to be pissed off, and they're ready to play for him. So
yeah, what else? Melo has one of the mellowest playoff games ever. Like, I used to want him to prove to everyone he was better than LeBron. Now I'm just like, man, can you just like get a heart, have a heart? Like, are you the Tin Man?
Not only that, but you lose Amari Stoudemire, who wasn't much of a factor, but now you lose him. Period. I mean, he basically almost sliced his hand off.
Yeah, because he did that intelligent. Let me show how emotional, how much I want this game, and take myself out of the series.
They weren't winning the series anyway, so I don't know what Amari was really mad about. I mean,
I think he had illusions that they would make a comeback.
Yeah. And factor in that Mike Woodson is probably one of the worst playoff coaches.
I mean, come on.
I'm just saying.
Come on, that's a little harsh.
I'm just saying the proof is in the pudding with Atlanta. I mean, he hasn't gone past the second round. He's barely gone past the first round.
I take issue with that because Atlanta has a franchise player called Joe Johnson who makes $18 million to score 17 points a game.
I'll give him this. Mike Woodson in the regular season has improved that Atlanta team every year for 4 years straight. But the playoffs fizzles out.
Who do you go to on that team, though?
Well,
Josh Smith with his airballing threes as a power forward?
Hey.
Marvin Williams and his underachieving ass?
You improve the team. You got to find some way to get it past the first round.
Joe ISO Johnson?
Joe ISO Johnson.
Like, who's coming up on that team? I would have said maybe they can go to Tito's son Al, but, Al Horford's been gone. He's been gone till November probably since November.
Yeah, since November, actually. Dislocated elbow or shoulder?
Yeah, something like that. Sorry, Tito. Sorry, Al.
I mean, he would have made a difference, but look. New York Knicks, they were done. There was no way they're going to beat LeBron. There was no way they're going to face the Miami Heat and potentially even make it a close series. And that was pretty evident the first 2 games. And now look at Game 3 without Amari Stoudemire. Game 4 is going to be a wash. Like, forget about it.
Yeah.
Like, Miami Heat right now, they have the clearest path to the final.
Eastern Conference Finals.
I'm going to say Miami Heat and San Antonio Spurs.
They're not in the Eastern Conference.
Oh, sorry. Eastern Conference Finals. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you meant the finals itself. But in the Eastern Conference, Miami Heat. They have the straightest line to the final. I don't think the Pacers can keep up. I quite frankly don't think Boston can keep up. They'll make it a series, but they won't be able to keep up.
All right, and Western Conference?
Western Conference, San Antonio. I just think they're the deepest team in the league. Their bench, they have multiple scoring options, which is scary enough in the playoffs. I mean, you can't defend everybody. There's not a chance. Can't defend 5 guys.
Does Danny Green even start?
Yeah, he does actually.
Oh, he does now? Okay.
Yeah.
Then they still got George Hill.
Yeah.
And
wait, Danny Green? No, he does not start. Yeah,
and
that's
then
scary.
When he does get starting minutes, he lights it up.
Right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't say the same about his teammate Tyler Hansbrough. Ouch. Anyway, that's it for Real Guys Sports Show. You heard it first here. Philly versus LA or Phoenix.
Yep.
He's going LA. I'm going Phoenix.
Right.
The housing market's great in Phoenix. That's why I picked it.
Definitely.
So there and San Antonio consensus, and I'm going with Boston. He's going with Miami.
I'm going Miami for sure, man.
LBJ. I hope you don't choke on a steak like you choke on the playoffs. Have a good one.
Peace.